Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Invisible Ink. Our plan is still to head to the Sankaku Vault next. I was chatting in the Discord with someone who's been watching the videos, and they reminded me that, not even in relation to one of my runs, but just their, experience with the wizard. That knock, if you cast it at level 3, opens vault doors. And I said to myself, now hang on. I have 2,000 credits. Is that enough to get me a level 3 spell slot before I head to this vault? And then I looked, and don't you know it? I'm only 2,900 credits short. Magic is so fucking expensive to upgrade, and you don't get a level 3 slot until Magic level 5, so I think we can say somewhat safely that this is probably not going to happen at all in this campaign. But I don't know, maybe. I mean, I just want speed and magic. And it seems like I had plenty of speed this mission, so maybe I should start, pouring credits into magic to increase my flexibility. If I could prepare Hypnotic Gaze and Magic Missile and Knock, or, Fairy Fire, which, I think I said during the last mission, I was when I got this back to the jet, I was sort of confused about what this does. Let's take it, obviously. So it says it makes a square up to 8 tiles away and a side length of 2. I don't really know what that means. 'Cause, right? It should mean a 2x2 box. But I don't know how the rotation for it would work. Anyway, but I looked at the Lua, and it kind of looked like it was just making a circle with radius 2 centered on the point. But I didn't have enough context to really understand what it was there, so if it was actually a square box that's 2x2, as the tooltip claims, somehow, then, that would be perfectly understandable that I misunderstood the Lua. I'm just confused because, there's nothing else in the game I can think of that does square areas of effects by and specifies the side length. So just kind of weird, but not proof that it's wrong. So, what it actually does, though, I remembered it says something about, multicolored lights, and I assumed that was... It says create a distracting light, right? But enemies in the area are tagged for the duration. So the idea is you aim this where some guards are, and then they're tagged for as long as you can concentrate on the spell, which is going to be 5 turns, probably. Unless we upgrade magic twice, which maybe we might well do, actually. Then we could get our first level 2 slot, I believe. Oh yeah, this kind of makes it, even if you weren't looking at this telling you, you get, this tells you, at each level how many slots of each type you get. But it's much easier to just look here and see your first upgrade gives you this, your second upgrade gives you this, third upgrade, fourth upgrade. Okay. Why is there a different font for level 3 just to make sure it looks very cool? I guess. Anyway, so I don't understand why the text on this says distracting light. It suggests that it would somehow distract guards, right? But if I look at the implementation of Fairy Fire, executability, find the targets within this area, tag them, I think, right? Find all the guards. First find all the squares within this area, or the cells, I guess we say. Then loop through all those cells, and if there's a guard there, then tag it. And note that it was tagged so that when you stop concentrating, you can untag them. And then... Hang on. Is this... No. For for everyone who can see one of the cells that you're targeting, I think. The indentation's kind of weird, and I think it misled me, but it might just be my editor indenting it wrong and not like some fault of the code. But so for each cell, for do end. Then end. Okay, so this actually is back here. So it additionally, for every person who could see one of the areas, one of the cells you're targeting, get the unit there, and if that unit is a guard with a brain, so ignoring, for example, guards who are hypnotically hypnotic gazed, then if their distance to the targeted cell is less than their distance to something. I don't know. Oh, it finds the closest cell of those that you are targeting for each guard. And then it tells the guard to investigate. Okay, so that's what's going on. That's why it says distracting. So it creates distractions there. And I guess those distractions maybe last the length of the spell? That would be a little surprising. I don't see any triggers about, like... So I think when you cast it, it makes a 2x2 square, and any guard who's in the square is tagged. And any guard who can see one of the squares walks there, but doesn't ever get tagged. That's what I think is happening from reading the code. Enemies in the area are tagged for the duration. So, oh, and I wanted to check, does it accidentally... If I look for tags, I assume Cyberboy thought of this, but tagged units... End concentration for all the tagged units. Wait a minute, what? It looks like it leaves them tagged? I don't know if this is a bug or what. I'm gonna have to mention this to Cyberboy. Well, we might find out. So, I can just get 2 magic upgrades. Hang on, what is this? Oh, spell slot not prepared. Good point. Yep. Hang on. What if I, out of curiosity... Well, what would I want to up-level, by the way? Hypnotic Gaze, probably? Range increases by 4, which is very useful. Concentration increasing is sort of whatever. Fairy Fire, this would give you a larger square and more concentration. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I already have 1 level 1 Hypnotic Gaze. Do I need a second? Do I want to knock? I don't know. Probably not. Because having guards tagged for 10 turns, I don't know. You know what? Let's make Hypnotic Gaze be our level 2 spell. Because increasing distance just makes it so much... You don't have to get quite so close to a guard before you can hypnotize him. But I don't know. How useful is that? Kind of useful, like if you're being overwatched, for example. Oh, you know what, though? We're going into Sankaku. Their guards are immune to Hypnotic Gaze. Or the drones are, anyway. So maybe I actually want 2 Fairy Fires and just 1 Hypnotic Gaze? This is kind of fun. I like this. Like trying to customize your loadout for the mission you're going to. This is the kind of decision making a wizard might have to make in D&D 3.5. They call it 3.5, right? Not 3.5. I think. I mean, I could prepare a knock, I guess, and just have one level 2 fairy fire. But I think I just want lots of fairy fire. That's my opinion. And hopefully, since this is a level 3 security mission, maybe we'll start getting... Oh, also because we're going to Sankaku, telemeter might be better. It can start taking drones and let me scout the area even more. I don't know, anyway. Maybe we'll start getting level 2 spells looted from a safe here. Okay. Not much to do in here, huh? Oh my gosh, look how long this bar is! Ain't nobody ever seen a bar this long. Ooh, hello. Well, I guess that's what my... charge telemeter is likely to hit on the first go. Look at all this shit. Okay. Observe. Good. I think I want to be like here, right? So that I could loot these more easily. But I don't know if I am looting them next turn. Like, I want to parasite them both, because I definitely want the drone uplink node gone. And obviously I want to loot the safe, right? But I can't loot the safe next turn anyway, because this drone's in the way. And is it going to be that important to loot the drone uplink node this turn instead of next turn instead of the one after, given that I'm delaying looting the safe anyway? Probably not super important, right? And this tile is much, much safer to people coming into the room from here than this one is. I think it's just irresponsible to end my turn here. I have to be here. Might as well get a full peek. There's been an update to community bug fixes, again, based on feedback I gave in my videos, I guess. The author has been watching the series. I don't have that update yet, but it changed how peeking works. The thing I had complained about, or that I didn't understand and someone explained to me, was how, like, you know, peeking puts kind of invisible units that you can, like, this square here apparently now has a unit on it that's just like an eyeball that does not interact with anything in the game, but is a place that it gives me line of sight from this square. That's how peeking works. I have line of sight from here because I own an invisible unit who lives there. But for example, this square, I can't do that when I peek. So it tries to do the 4 diagonals from you, or really the 4 orthogonals in this rotated view. And when you can't, you just don't get an eyeball there. But that means, like, there's nothing giving me visibility from here, which in principle there could be. And so the change the community bug fixes just made, like, today, at the time of this recording, or yesterday or something, is that if it couldn't place a diagonal eyeball, because you can't see that square, it tries putting eyeballs in the orthogonals. So I think I would get an eyeball here in the latest, most up-to-date version? I don't know. So that seems like a nice fix. It would definitely makes the player stronger, and I think it's in a way that makes sense and is not totally unfair, so I'm in favor of that. Oh wait, I totally could loot this safe next turn. The drone's gonna be ending here. I can slip through this cover if I want. Okay, well, maybe I'll end up doing that. We'll see. For now, let's just be chill. Oh yeah, the drone uplink node. Wait, what? No, wait. What was that noise I just heard? It was something charging up, right? But why would there be anything charging up here? If Advanced Guard Protocol were installed, I would say, oh, that's the drone reactor, or the drone engineer, boosting all the nearby drones. But we don't have that, and none of my programs should have made that noise. I don't know what made that noise. Am I crazy? Maybe. Anyway, I think we're just going to pop both of these open now so I can get them and go. No sprinting when we're in Sankaku, I suspect. Oh yeah, that's another reason Naku would have been pretty bad to prepare, because Sankaku has sound bugs, right? It's another level 1 spell. It's too bad we found it so soon. Oh, and the charge pack. We saw a charge pack from this guy, so we're already... Wait, he didn't have a keycard, did he? No, he had this charge pack plus... Wow, can you actually recharge this? No, right? No. He had charge pack plus power. And this thing had credits plus this. Okay. I could lantern in here... Just so I know ahead of time what I'm facing. I think that's fine. A stationary dude right here. That's probably fine. I will still peek because there could be a camera looking at this or a guard way down here or something. These are both 2 power, so we can say that the exit isn't right nearby, I guess. Tricky to get by that guy. I guess that's what Hypnotic Gaze is for. I did prepare 1. I could do that if I had to. Tough to get down here for the safe still, though, because you'd have to break concentration with him. I could Fairy Fire down there for a laugh. Out of curiosity, how does this target? So it really is a 2x2 square. Oh, interesting. So it's getting... I guess I didn't know this. It doesn't just know the target, the square I'm pointing at. It knows where in the square I'm pointing. And finds a 2x2 cell going in that direction, a 2x2 square going in that direction from that cell. Fascinating. I'm going to peek one more time. There could be something around the corner here, but a peek here should reveal all. Okay, aside from, yes, that, very funny. Consult for power first. Only then, and I think we do want... Oh, God, do I? It's just going to give me this stupid Akuma drone, which won't help me at all. And will trigger a demon, and will make the Akuma drone start hunting me. But it would give me 40 credits. And then a future console that I hack will probably give me the Akuma drone again for another 40 credits, right? It seems a little bit cool. I think I might prefer to wait till next round when the drone is over here, so I can at least like go this way and explore a little. Well, I don't know. I can only get this far anyway, so I wouldn't get to explore anything new. I don't know. I don't really want to risk my life for 40 credits. This stupid charge cylinder always seems better than it actually is. Oh, and how big is this? Radius 4x4, right? Yeah. So it's damn huge. Tags everybody, and anyone who can see it gets distracted. You gotta right click to cancel. Right. So I could end here and fairy fire down there, which is kind of interesting. But he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even in this very corner, he could get there in one turn. So if I used Fairy Fire as my way to get past him, then what am I saying? Then I would have to get in, loot all the stuff, and get out before he came back here and resumed his stationary pose, right? I think I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to try and sneak around this way later, maybe. I want to go this way. But there could be a camera here, so I think if I want to do that, I have to peek, right? Yeah. So now, for example, no. Right. I can see this, but I don't have line of sight there. It's that invisible eyeball up here that does, I guess. So if this doesn't change where I could aim Fairy Fire. Which, again, doesn't seem very good. Hey! How come you told me I can't... I just was right-clicking to cancel. Is this because my mouse button sucks and it double right-clicked? Maybe. I don't really want to hit the shop. Well, I kind of do. I'd love to sell this charge pack. Sure. Because that would give me room to loot more stuff. Aha! This is exciting. Another stationary guard. This guy's definitely stationary because no patrol path would end with him facing this way. This drone... I'm not so sure, actually. This guy obviously came from in here. No question there. But this drone, in theory, could be stationary. In practice, probably comes from up here. But wouldn't I have heard him, right? If he'd like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he'd been here, wouldn't I hear him? So I think he might be stationary in actuality. Oh, that's nice to see. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do any funny business in there. I could tag one of those guards if I really wanted to, but I don't. I'm just gonna hit the shop. I guess I could hack the camera drone? Seems bad. Actually, do I have to do this? Not really, right? I can just shop next turn. And that way I can get into high gear. Am I willing to do that? Am I willing to commit to not spending any of this power too quickly? I think so. And again, I really don't want to jump the gun on this Akuma drone. I do want to peek through this door? No, who cares? Who cares what's down there? I'll see it when I go through here. Ooh, I did hear that drone moving just for a second. So it must come up here. Oh my god, an econ chip. I mean, it can't be right, can it? It's early enough in the campaign, it would definitely pay off eventually. It's just like, I don't know, isn't power kind of cool? Maybe it's not, but I think it is. I don't have any hacking, and I don't plan to get any anytime soon. So, I don't think this would give me quite enough power, really. Even at 100 credit per power, it would be worth thinking about. At 50, I think I just have to give up on it. And a neural disruptor really would, like, save my skin a little bit, but it would make me a lot more comfortable in some situations. But, I mean, we're quickly getting to the point in the campaign where that a level 1 neural doesn't really do anything anyway. I don't want to save my money for magic upgrades, so once again, I'm buying nothing. There's never anything good at the shops, man. So, I'd like to head down here, I think. Hang on. Does this also distract guards who could see the fairy fire but aren't looking at it? No, I don't think so. I think it only locates people who actually see the cell, not people for whom it's with it, who could see it. I do have to peek here. There could be a camera there. There's not. I still really don't want to go after that Akuma drone. Maybe I should, and I'm just a scaredy cat, but oh yeah, I guess there's the hypnotic gaze option, right? How much movement do I have? 9, yeah? So, if I hypnotized him... Oh, I can't reach, actually, without being right here. Yeah, I think Fairy Fire might be better. If I Fairy Fire him down here... Here, maybe? I go 1, 2... 5... 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Great. So I think I can either steal from him or get this console, but not both, right? If I Fairy Fire there. 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I can just sneak across with a Fairy Fire, but I won't have a chance to get that, both him and the console. Okay, I mean, I think that's good enough. So right there. Oh, what if I put him here? Wouldn't that be better for me? Yeah, it would, right? Did you see that? Oh, I liked the little spark. It's too bad it was on tactical view. It even made a little sparkle in tactical view, which is nice, but I bet it made a nice animation in this view. I'll try to remember to be out of tactical when I use another fairy fire and see what it looks like. Walls down, though. So if I observe him, he should be going here, right? The closest cell he could see? Yes. Oh, maybe I could have just activated vision mode and it would have told me. But no, because this wasn't lit up, so I don't know. This sound bug is a nuisance. And maybe this one? I don't know. I probably won't be sprinting in that area anyway, right? Maybe? But maybe I will. I don't know.
Investigating. Yeah, nothing here.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras activated. The walls have eyes.
Keycard's nice. So he's going to be going back to here and turn stationary facing this way, obviously, right? I could go here, peek, open the door, peek, and maybe probably be fine. But I could also, and it hadn't occurred to me, I could go here and then pop in through this door and not have to worry about this guy again? That seems kind of nice, right? Because there could be something back here. We don't know. Well, on the other hand, I could go here and then, like... Problem is, with this guy being stationary here, it's going to be tough to get by him without hypnotizing him. When I want to go back from, like, this area into the rest of the map. Well, no. I can probably sneak through here because this will be down and the Akuma drone's not too hard to avoid, right? Oh gosh, I should do turn counts to remember where the Akuma drone is. On odd numbered turns, he was here. So he's here right now, which is perfect for sneaking through this way, I think. Yeah. Let's not go through this door. Let's go the long way so that we can enter a little bit more safely, I think. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna... I spent too much power? I only have 8? I thought I was gonna have 9? Uh-oh. I'm not generating power anymore. Well, in that case, I guess it's pretty important to hit this console, isn't it? And then end my turn here. Which is going to make getting into this room a little more complicated, but hopefully still worthwhile. Am I stupid? Ending my turn here is not safe at all. God, how did I get so bad at this game? It's safe from the perspective of him being over here, but it's not safe from him being, like, walking back to there. I guess I have to hypnotize this idiot anyway? Oh, this is stupid. And we proved last mission that we can go here without breaking concentration, but no further. I wonder what's going to happen when this guy snaps out of it. Is he going to go back to being stationary here facing southwest, or is he going to just stay stationary where I left him? It's a mystery. Okay, he's going back. Got it. It's the vault! Oh no, and it's the one that makes you carry objects. I was really hoping it would be the other one. Okay. Now, let's see. My recollection is that the Enforcer spawns when you break the last firewall on one of these devices, not when you, like, loot it. So as long as I delay getting to this stuff... I'm kind of thinking now, the exit's probably not up here, right? I could go this way. There could be a safe here. I want to check for that. I don't know. This is... I'm committed now, but it's just bad. It's an odd numbered turn. He's facing that way. Ooh, there's a whole damn door up here? For real? Oh, this is less safe than I thought. The drone won't see me, but he might see this tile, making it hard for me to move away? Nah, I don't think he will. But worst case, I'm pinned down here for another turn, which is not the end of the world. So I'm hoping I can delay this until much later in the mission. If this is the exit, I'm gonna be very happy, I guess. Even if I explore it and I wasted time going to the exit, I've learned very good information. Information that makes me happy. That you can, like, loot on your way out. And if this isn't the exit, then I should go there now, right? So I think this actually is not so bad. My last use of bank coming up. It would be cute to hack the Aquadrone for 20 extra bucks, but stupid. I'm not going to do it. But I do have to keep, like, affirming to myself that I won't do it, or else I will do it. So you're going to have to listen to that, I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait, but... The fact that it doesn't show... I know the drone is here. Oh, actually... The fact that I can't even see this square from here... surely means that this square is in cover as well, because it would be even harder to see this square if I were here. Yeah. Oh, but there's a camera! You got me! There was a reason to peek! Oh, dastardly. I forgot about cameras. Who knew this game has cameras? Okay, I mean, it's the exit. That could be a lot worse, right? Wow, there's a ton of shit up here. And down here? How is that allowed? Oh, these guys are both coming, huh? Whoops. Well, I don't want to go up to this part of the map right now, but I kind of left myself with few options. Okay. Funny thing is, I could hack the drone with charge telemeter, but it's too late to get extra credits for it, so it still seems bad. How are we for safes? I've opened one, I know about a second. I've opened two, I know about a third. Oh! You know, I could loot the safes, drop off the loot at the exit, and then go walking further? Seems a little silly. But I could drop off my spell page at the exit, and then I wouldn't be encumbered when I grab the loot, right? From the safe? I think I'm going to end here so I can grab this 2 power next turn, but I don't want to end here and be out in the open. I don't know what's happening up here. And even Lantern can't tell me because I can't check both sides, so I'm just going to play it safe. I can afford 1 parasite, which I think should be this camera. Oh, I reported this bug to Heck, by the way. Apparently it's a mod loading order issue. I guess she needs manual hacking to load after every new agent mod, and Wizard was released after manual hacking, so had not put that special case in yet. I mean, she said it's mod loading order. And that it has to load before. I'm assuming that's the case for every agent and not like special to the Wizard. I don't really understand how all this shit works, but that's the thing that makes sense to me. Oh yeah, the Aqua drone is still coming, of course. Right, so no one enters this room. That's good to know. Can afford 2 parasites, right? How did I not notice this has 3 firewalls? I thought for sure they were both 2. There's nothing in Sankaku that would raise this. I must just have not looked carefully enough. I think this is enough. I don't really need to go after this secondary server terminal with any kind of aggression. So, like, let's take stock. How much money have I gotten out of bank? Has it paid for itself yet? I think it finally has. Because that first mission, I only got 5 hacks out of it, I believe. 3 20s and 2 30s, so that was 120, right? The next mission, I got 6 20s and 2 30s, which is 180. So that was 300. And this mission, I got 8 20s. No, wait. The previous mission, I got a bunch of 10s and 2 20s. So 120 and then 120. And now I've gotten 180. So 240, 180, 420. So I paid 400 for the bank. I've gotten 420 back. It certainly has paid for itself. There is a downside to having like been minus money for a little while, but I think I got all the loot possible on all those missions except for the bank loot, so I don't think I really lost anything by being underpowered in debt for a bit. Plus, if we ever sell bank, it gives us $200 back. So I think bank has been a successful financial investment, is what I would say about it. Oh, yeah. Maybe I did want to hit... No, I'm hitting this on the way out, surely. Hello? Nice to see you, Akuma Drone number 2. Anything in here that I care about? A safe, but it's on the way out, so it can go to hell. I really would like to stop in here, but it's pretty important to get out into the next room, I think. So this guy doesn't see me? Well... yeah, but I mean, like, no. It's important to get going back towards the rest of the universe, right? Let's just drop the spell page right here. I can pick it up on my way back into this safe later. And this I can do on the way out as well. I want to go see what's going on with all this huge area down here. And the Akuma Drone has gotten here, so it should be turning around. You can tell it's here because the interest point has vanished. If it were still on its way here, I would still know it's on its way here. I guess technically this is closest to the exit door? Or not the exit door, but the door exiting this room in the direction I want to go, i.e. this door. And even with the Akuma Drone's excellent vision... Are you kidding me? It can see this door? God, their vision is fucking nuts. Okay, this was the wrong place to go. I should have just tried to get into this room and get some value out of it while I could. Ugh, can't believe it. Do I want to parasite something? I assume yes. Maybe not. I don't know, like right now, Parasite is... It's still a very efficient hacking tool, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to be spending 2 or 3 power per Parasite, meaning I have several of them going at a time. Waiting for them to hit 0 again is just, you're missing out on hacking stuff, and there's so many firewalls that I really should be hacking stuff. I just don't know, like, do I want these at all? Because all the stuff up here can wait. These I specifically want to wait on, so it's really just like, do I want a sound bug? I guess so. Being able to sprint toggle is a useful tool. Let's just aim at both of these, because only having one of them doesn't do anything for me. So I want them to both be finished hacking on the same turn. Probably I could have waited, because I can't get down there soon enough to be useful. Ah! Aha! I wasn't wrong. He has a good enough angle to see this door, but not enough distance. See ya, idiot. Okay, good. Oh, I left this door open? I guess that's good. I guess that's fine. He's going to make it to here. And I don't want to have to go through this guy, so I'm just going to wait here behind you if that's okay. I guess peek. I can even observe this guy to convince myself that this plan is safe, but obviously it is. All this stuff can wait. Oh my god, this guy can see the door from here. I never think about Akuma. I mean, oh man. Shoot. It's gonna be a little harder to get by this guy then, huh? Well, I don't know, it's not the end of the world. In fact, what I'm going to do is take advantage of this opportunity to recharge a spell. I still have my level 2 Fairy Fire, so I think what I want back is my level 1 Hypnotic Gaze. Short rest. Yeah, we're still generating power. This is fine. Okay, the drone is patrolling. We didn't know that before. We do now. So next turn will be the turn to go in. Hacking this drone, I probably should have done a long time ago, because being able to explore this area more would have really helped me with my decision making up here. And I think I considered it and then just forgot whether to decide on it at all. It's not like I decided not to do it, I just forgot to decide. And I have enough power that I should spend some of it here. Yes, it makes future parasites more expensive, but I do eventually want this, and I want to make sure I'm generating power with gear shift. I suppose I could go this way, but there's a safe in this room I want to get to, and now is... well, next turn will be a time to go in here without much extra cost. We do, I suppose, have 2 free AP. I could swap out what level 2 spell I have, but I still think a level 2 Fairy Fire makes sense. I'm not planning to kill any Yakima drones, so I don't need to swap in a magic missile at a higher level. I could swap out this magic missile, but it's nice to have a little safety cushion. Boy, it's a little tricky to get in there, isn't it? Like, I knew this is what the room would look like. I just assumed there would be some place in there that I could hide. There's not really, huh? I guess here? Or here? It's not very ambitious, is it? The fact that this guy sees this whole area is very upsetting to me. Such slow going. I could hit this console and still end up here. Then I could try to get this and get to here. But this guy sees that, so that's no good. This is a pretty tricky safe to get to. I think I'm gonna leave the console and end here. I suppose I could hypnotize this guy and still, like, I don't know. Why would I do that? Yeah, good question. Facility database would have been nice a while ago, but I definitely... oh, I guess I can observe these guys just to be sure, but yeah. Definitely have enough of the facility that I don't care that much about the outline anymore.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard patrols. Stay out of their way.
I can't really get there. I might have to take over that drone just to see what the heck is down there. But I guess I'm gonna go this way and, like, have fun, guys. Oh no, I'm gonna have this drone. I can walk into here next turn. Okay. I could take this guy over, but a non-alert guard is still a lot less threatening than an alert guard. Even if it's a drone. I mean, I guess I could switch to Top Gear? But I don't have anything to spend the power on, right? Oh, yeah, don't forget I have lanterns, I guess. This is security level 3, right? What do we get at security level 3? Mission difficulty... 5 guards and a drone. This is, of course, the 6th guard. So we found these two. They count as normal guards. Plus this guy, plus 2 Akama. So there can't be any other guards in the facility. Okay, good to know. So I could actually open this door, I guess. Perfect. Oh, right, I can hear that because I hacked the sound bug. That's this niche benefit of sound bugs I always forgot. I just don't remember. Is that not only they can't hear you, it's just like cameras, right? You take over a camera and you can see what it sees instead of it seeing you. Okay, great to know that I don't have to get in there. I'm gonna leave this guy here. Because on some turn, that'll put the Obake drone having to look at the down drone instead of coming into this room. I will peek. There could be a camera in here. There are 2? Oh, I could magic missile one of those idiots, huh? Wouldn't that be something? So how am I for safes? I've opened 2... hacked a 3rd. This is number 4. The 5th safe has to be here? I could magic missile it, right? Yeah. I would have to get through this one first, which, fine, I'll spend 6 power. I mean, will I? I want to get through this room quickly, so that I never have to come back. But I would have to, in addition to hacking a camera and blowing up another camera, I would have to hack this safe more quickly as well, right? I would be spending like 12 power and a magic missile to get in and out quickly. The other thing I could do is get seen by the cameras. That would draw this guard and maybe the drone towards me? Which gets him away from looking at this, which is kind of nice. Right? I could just hang out here and be happy as a clam. Okay, here is the furthest I could reach. How far, assuming the drone was alerted, like, I don't know what the camera alert radius is, but assuming this drone were notified, how would it approach the door? These 2 tiles are equally close to the door and equally close to the drone. 1, 4, 5.5, it would get to like here. So I couldn't actually get anywhere if this drone were alerted by the cameras. I'm coming around to the perspective that 12 power and a magic missile is a small price to pay for a couple of turns. Right? This is one of the reasons I do not like switching into Top Gear, is that... I mean, it's the only reason, I guess. Is that sometimes you want to spend 12 power in one turn, and you really don't want Gear Shift to be on cooldown because you greedily switched into Top Gear. Now I can switch into low gear after dumping all my power, and it'll be fine. Actually, wait a minute. Is this the wrong place to leave the drone? It doesn't matter because I can move it later, but I want to make sure this guy notices it. I guess it will, because it doesn't have peripheral turning blind spots because its drones have full vision and not peripheral vision. Yeah, I think we're just gonna blow all this shit up. I don't need no stinking magic missiles. Now this one is blocked as well, right? That's why I have to stand here to shoot it. But I just want to double check. Yes. That's why I had to hack this one. Because that one I couldn't get in position to magic missile. This one I can. Pew pew pew! Yeah, okay. Good. Probably about time to hack this, right? 4 turns from now, I hope I'll be in here. Maybe not quite. Yeah, maybe not, actually. So I forget, this guy goes to here or here. Those are the only 2 spots that are exactly reachable for him. But I don't remember which one. I think it's here, though, isn't it? But drones depower at the start of the agency turn, not at the start of the guard turn. And I want to make sure I put him in a place where distracting this drone with him is useful on that turn. Also, I wish I knew where this other drone was. If he's coming in here, I'll be kind of unhappy. I do have sound bugs, though, so I would hear him, right? As he came through this area. That's nice. But he doesn't seem to have gone this way. Did he go in here? That would be unfortunate. Or he could be up here. Anyway. I can adjust the drone next turn. No rush to do it now. Yeah, down there. Okay. Ah! It's coming in here. What am I supposed to do? This guy's like right here, isn't he? I don't think this guy opened the door. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, so if I hypnotize him and then move to here, I'll lose hypnosis. Which is one of many problems. The other is this drone won't be distracted until next turn. I don't know, the less greedy play would have been to try to go out this way. This guy coming in here is just such a nightmare. Actually, maybe I could hang out here? No guarantees, but... This guy, if I were hiding here, this drone could still see me. This drone is like right here-ish. We could trace out whether that makes sense. He started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Oh, wait. Then... 3, 4... Wait. 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 6. Yes, this is exactly where he would be. I can't really predict which direction he'll break when he tries to go around these boxes in the middle of the room. If he wants to go down here or anywhere in this area, he'll go this way, which means this will be a bad hiding spot. If he wants to go down here... Actually, he'd go around. So, it's very unlikely that he tries to check out this spot, right? There's pretty much no target where this is his most efficient path, now that I look at it. Anything useful to do with the grimoire? I could swap one of my spells? I don't know, it doesn't seem that great. So this guy powers down at the beginning of the enemy turn. Sorry. At the beginning of my next turn. Which means he'll still be up for the enemy turn coming up. I think this is sort of where I want him. It means this drone will stay down here for 2 turns at some point in the future. Which buys me some time to deal with this stuff, hopefully. Just like, I don't know, I wish I could give it back early. I still don't think we're ready to do this. God, he's such a good guard, right? Great. Definitely glad I got in and out of here quickly. This would have complicated matters. Are we ready now, do you think? It's going to take me like 1 turn to get this and then back to where I am, roughly. Another turn to get to around where this guy is. Yeah, I think this is about time. Oh, do you know what? I'd like to hit the shop as well to drop off this charge pack if I can. Okay. Oh, I didn't consider that. He's already scanned the drone. Well, no, but that's fine. He spent his turn scanning the drone, and now he's going to want to go back to his normal patrol, which would be to here. So he shouldn't be coming back this turn. How would sprinting make any sense? This guy would hear all the way up there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, it's just saying, okay. He would hear this square, but not this one. If I could make it out of the room, I'd be fine. Could I make it out of the room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. No. Okay, so that's bad idea number 1. And I can hide here as long as I'm not wrong about how this drone's going to behave. And even if I am, I can, I don't know, do something clever. Actually, what about a fairy fire down here? Would that be a funny thing to do? Oh, the range sucks, huh? Eight tiles away. Well, fair enough. I believe none of these guards are going to bother me. I've been wrong before. Okay, good. He did go back. He did finish up his patrol. Found the other guard elevator. Okay, good to know about this guy. So if I sprinted, obviously this guy would be an issue. I do have Hypnotic Gaze, or Fairy Fire, maybe? Yeah, I could get just far enough to go to the shop, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.5 gets me here to hypnotize this guy. Oh, actually, this is a high-level fairy fire. No, Hypnotic Gaze is what we're talking about. Just enough to sneak by him, which I think is all I can really ask for. All the sound bugs are down, so this is fine.
Did you hear that? Did you hear something?
Okay, we can be friends now. You know, I think it's worth hacking this guy. Oh, also, we're in the wrong gear anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna hack this guy, even though it means he'll be alert slightly sooner. Am I? I was thinking it would be nice to track him to know where he's gonna go, but he's gonna walk through all my cameras anyway, right? So I don't think that's necessary. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're done. I didn't see where this guy went, but surely he couldn't see me standing here. And I was right on time with hacking these. I wasn't as fast as I would have liked to reach the room, but oh well. What do I want to do with some more parasites? It's about time to hack this Akuma drone, I think. Oh, well, I could just hit that with a well, there aren't that many consoles on my way. Yeah, let's just get started on this. I'm gonna want it on the way out, I imagine. I guess I could have switched to high gear instead. Might have made sense. Too late now, of course. Is this guy still facing this way? It looks like he is.
Reinforcements arrived.
Going after that device, huh? This looks like my best hiding spot. I wish I could get up here, but obviously I can't. Fairy firing this guy would be fun. How far is he actually going to make it? 1, 2.5, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll be here, which is perfect. Okay. On the one hand, I would sort of like to put down parasites on this safe, and I already have the camera, so just the safe then. But I think switching into high gear is probably more valuable. Where's this drone going again? Here. So it's going to want to cut through this area. A little annoying, but that's fine. I'll just have to wait. Ooh. Well, okay. This door will be open, so I can check this guy's line of sight. But I think he won't be able to see anything in here because this guard elevator will be in the way. So I can get to, like, here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's get to high gear. I don't foresee needing to dump a bunch of power in the next 3 turns. Oh, are you kidding me?
Investigating.
Okay, well that's what Fairy Fire's for, I guess. I did not consider that he would have a scan grenade. That's pretty bad. And the thing is, if I give him a Fairy Fire, he might just throw another scan grenade. That would be the end of me. I have no weaponry. Actually, I have a grimoire. I could switch spells this turn. Just consent to being caught, basically. If the spell that I prepare next turn could get me out of it. And there are a lot of level 2 spells. They could do something. Like, I could switch to Hypnotic Gaze, right? That's kind of funny. The problem is that when he comes and notices me, he's gonna shout. And that'll get all guards from down here, and it'll be alarm level 5. It'll be a real nuisance. Just lobbing him. I mean, I could rewind, obviously, and stay here so that, like, this, or here, so the scan grenade gets me on one of those tiles. Didn't consider he'd be throwing a grenade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I think generally speaking, guards do not throw scan grenades if they could just walk to the spot. So I'm going to try a fairy fire here. Oh, I forgot to... Okay. Good. So that's taken care of him. Alright. And I'm out of magic. Oh, I could end the... I mean, this doesn't do anything, but sure. I could recharge a spell once I have another attack and 5 AP to spare. Right now I have the AP, but not the attack, so I can't do it. Now that we're in high gear, I think it's time to hack this safe. It commits to triggering the demon exactly 3 turns from now, but I think that's probably fine. Ah, he still hasn't gotten a chance to investigate that, so I don't need to sprint toggle to guarantee I know where he's going to go. That's nice. If I sprinted, where would this guy hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4. He would hear me on this square. That's not good. It's probably bad, in fact. So I think I'm probably just going to walk away. Oh my god, I jumped out of my chair. I mean, obviously I didn't actually, but I forgot that this drone could ever see this square. Oh, be still my beating heart. Okay. That was an error. Okay. Well, that's what rewinds are for. Yeah, I don't think we could recover this situation. So, we know where that drone is at least. That's nice. Fairy fire here, I think, is still correct, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this square. I mean, actually, this square might be better. Because then when he turns to investigate this thing, he won't see this tile, which is where I want to be hiding. If he were standing here, I'm not I don't think he could see this tile, but maybe he could. Whereas standing here, I'm quite sure he wouldn't.
What was that? Investigating.
I keep forgetting to look at this in non-tactical view. One of these days, huh? think we probably better hack this thing too, actually, now that I look at it. You know, maybe we could have gotten out of that situation by, like, dumping power into the Obake drone and shooting somebody and causing a huge ruckus elsewhere. But I'd rather avoid that. And I think that was a good time to rewind. Yeah, there was even, if I was paying enough attention, the footfalls of the Akuma drone moving up here, right?
Investigating area.
So even if I had forgotten about the Akuma drone, that should have reminded me. But it flies by very fast. Who was it? I think Sizzle was... No, Koala? One of them. It must be Koala. Was talking about adding an option to UI tweaks to like... crystallize the information that you get from hearing guards walking around. To, like, draw footsteps on the floor where you heard guards. So you don't have to be super alert during the guard phase. And memorize everything. I think I want this. I mean, I don't know. I can just pick it up by grabbing a console, right? Let's get this. Yeah. So we know he's just going to stand here and investigate like this, and he'll miss us, and we can leave. Whew. Still a little bit juiced up from the adrenaline of that guy seeing me. I'm usually pretty under control in this game. And then, you know, they get you sometimes.
Hey, investigating.
Hey, investigating. Okay.
What was that?
What was that?
See ya, idiots. Let me double check the safe count, because I usually get it wrong at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this was a totally dead-end room, is my recollection. There's nothing in there that I want at this time. And I believe I already knew that. Yeah, let's try to pick up this console on the way. I don't really care about going to the server terminal. I've already got good programs. Like, I would take Wisp, I guess, over, like Lantern, for example. Yeah, this guy's so far away, he doesn't matter. I don't want to hack him. Just make progress towards the safe. And the server terminal.
Breaching the door. Looking around.
Oh, I hacked this thing. I should have moved it further away. I didn't even notice I had it. Or I should have moved it somewhere it would distract guards, like here.
Investigating area.
Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, they won't hear this. I'll drop a lantern in there, though, for sure. What y'all up to? Okay, good to know. I guess since I'm not hitting this console, I probably... No, I decided this guy doesn't matter. He's going down there. He's just going to be forever. This guy, the Elite Enforcer, the one with armor, is the one coming into this room. Okay, well... I'll see what I can do. What the heck is this? Rental? It's just like a worse leash, but it costs 0 power. Okay. I don't know, it's better and worse. Sure. Obviously, I don't want to swap any of my programs out for this, though. Can I use this drone somehow to make this guy's life difficult? I don't know. I could park it in this room. By the way, why does it have, no, 4 APs, right? Yeah. I could park it in this room, say here. And then... Oh, did I shut the door? Wow, this guy's... Well, I guess that makes sense. But he is going to kick down the door next turn. Oh, but guard vision doesn't extend this far, right? Eight squared is 64. Their peripheral is 10, though. So his peripheral reaches to, like, exactly this square, I think. So if I left the drone in here, it would stay powered up this turn, and then next turn, when this guy kicks down the door, he would see the down drone. But I don't think that's very good for me. I think I want to leave the drone here. So that it's not looking at me when it, like, scans this room, right? I mean, obviously I could just cut my losses and miss this one safe. It wouldn't be the end of the world. A couple hundred credits. But I really like a couple hundred credits. The problem is I'm going to have, well, one problem is I'm going to have some encumbrance issues, right? Who's coming here? This guy? Yes. So 2 turns from now, there's going to be like 2 human guards in this area, which is not great. I could probably do something with Fairy Fire if I recharged my level 2 slot. But, like, how hard can it be to get this one safe, right? Right? I have 13 power and an Akuma drone. Worst case, I blow somebody's head off. But, I don't know. All these guards are going to start swarming the area if I'm not quick. And it costs me like 2 extra turns to get up here, which is 2 turns I might not have. There's not that much cover in this room to deal with the human guards, especially the scan grenades. I think I'm just going to bail. It seems wimpy, but I'll leave that safe. Now, when I pick this up, it's going to take enough of my AP that I won't be able to walk out this turn. But that's fine, because the door is closed and nobody's coming in. Why is that door open? Oh, because a drone guard came through here. Got it. And I will park the Akuma drone out here as well, just so that in case it has, like, a charge pack, I can loot that on the way out.
investigating the scene.
God, that guy's scary. But he didn't see me. Oh god, Gatekeeper would have been so bad, by the way. I forgot I'm getting a demon from this. Yikes. Alright, it's just power. See ya. That's too many safes. Ah, secure cases. Okay. Well, what's the new spell? Oh, 2,700 credits. Wow, I could actually... No, I'd still be quite a bit short. What's the new spell, though? Mage Armor. I assume that it gives me, like, dermal armor kind of thing. Which, by the way, don't forget I have. It could get me out of some sticky situations, but... And Monster is selling distributed processing. I mean, it's not terrible. I do have a spare slot. But we'll decide that next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.